guys. All right. A little more practice today. A little more Sunday school. Combining the two. Tournament practice, Sunday school. Rookie account. See the clubs we're going to be using today. Switched out for the sniper. Going to give it a whirl. See how it does on this tour. All right. So yeah, switched out the sniper. Uh, newly started playing with the Nirvana here. Not, as of yesterday or anything, but a couple days. Still new to the bag, getting used to it at a level 1. A little rough. Hopefully we'll get level 2 pretty quickly. Unfortunately, the odds are pretty slim. Seeing as we're playing Tour 5 today, so got to be playing. I believe it's Tour 7 Club. Yes, Tour 7 Club. So can't win it from any of the chests we'll be winning today. That's all right. We could still level up the Razor. I think if it went one more level up, it would be better than the Nirvana, I think. It's been a while since I've seen what the Razor at level 4 was, but level 3, it's just still a little outmatched. Nice, so we get a tournament hold right off the bat. What's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Alright, I think we gotta play this route today. Man, I wish I knew. We're gonna go a little bit of backspin, just a tippity touch. We're gonna go up there. Hopefully, with the curl, get around these trees. Decent shot, decent shot. Really stupid bar. There it goes. Excellent. I didn't think I even did that. So how'd the move go, man? Smoothly for what you chaos you knew you had. This route here. I'm gonna do just a bar toss. We're gonna actually try to hit great here. For the extra curl. Pretty darn good shot right there. That's how we'd like to play that on the tournament, that's for sure. This course is, man, I hope you bring your A game. We're going to be looking at some really high scores, I think, unless they really make the wins hard. Big oops. Big oops. My bad, I did not realize I didn't have my mic right next to me there. Yeah, that was a big oops. Man, this is the second time this has happened to me in 2 days. I had the same kind of thing happen to me yesterday, I believe. Like they came in and just kind of whiffed a shot right about now. He's not even gonna get that far. I just don't even know what to say. You're getting audio now, right, Brian? Yeah, so I was saying I think we're gonna see some really ridiculous scores on this tournament, unless the wind is really brutal. But otherwise, I think we're gonna see, minus 30 is gonna be a common top score, maybe even higher. Oh, I think you're better off. I mean, the prize is just so much better. The clubs you can pull from the chests are 10 times better. You get more balls if you win, better balls. It's so worth it. Okay, so we're gonna go just a bar topspin. I'm trying to put it right in there. So we're gonna come up just a little more. Should be something in that ballpark. That feels about right. Trying to not overrun the second fairway. I'm trying to stop on it instead of trying to go for the whole pin here. Yeah, that was nice. That's all I want to do is have a nice chip shot there. How you liking the new Brad's Clash Book logo? Spent some time in Photoshop making it look a little better than the stamp one I had before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go through and do the Sunday school one too. I kind of like having it that gradient it has. I just want to, have that outline and bevel effect, make it look a little more 3D. But I like the little bit more of the vibrance in that color of the Sunday school to help it stick out a little bit more. So if people are looking for those videos. All right, so we know this is going to be skewer right, darn near max. Yeah, it's max. I'm gonna pop on the backspin, nice and heavy here. We're gonna go. Ooh, that's too much. Right around there. Just don't have time to actually measure it. It's about a half a ring. Man, you can't get closer than that. Yeah, and I had to make that like, subscribe, share ticker bigger because it was just too easy to miss, I feel, before. I want that to stick out. All in all, I'm happy with the way it's developing. Looking better and better. Ugly. All right, tourney hole, tourney hole, tourney hole. I've had some bad luck, man. I actually counted last night. Nice. We're doing good tonight. I counted last night and I had 3 main holes out of 12 that were tournament holes. And then I had 3 shootouts that were also tournament holes. Oh, we're just gonna go with Quasar right now. So, there's a couple ways to play it. I'm gonna try this route straight across. I just want to put a little touch of spin on it. And that way. You can go straight on this hole. I don't like the line if you go straight. The far most right side of the way you would want to shoot. You can also kind of go in that middle zone. You can curl around with some backspin, or you can even play the rough and land on that little nose there. It's a really tricky shot to get it to stick there. But if you do, it is a beautiful shot to the green. Like straight, nothing in the way. If you're playing with a sniper, you really are increasing your odds of hitting the albatross. But it's hard to do, and I wouldn't suggest it, like if you're really, really rookie, you don't have great clubs yet because your rough iron will not get there. If you have a pretty high up there Nirvana, or if you have a decent Amazon or something like that with Sahara, where they got a good, no, Sahara's a sand wedge. Yeah, Amazon, I think the Junglist is decent on distance. But if you have some major distance, you can get there, I think, with the rough iron. I think it takes at least 120 with some good topspin, and you're overpowering that. All right, we're gonna play quite a slice here. Oh my God, that was not even near what I was trying to do. Should be okay. It's not going to be a pretty shot, but wow, I'm surprised that rolled as close to the pin as it could. So you could play that short, come down the right side, kind of even with that bunker, with not, no topspin, nothing, and you'll be all right. Or you can come on the top of this green and roll back down, and you'll be all right. They're both acceptable ways to play this hole. See, he came out, that's kind of more what I was expecting my shot to do. I thought I was coming in way too hot. I've been doing really well on these holes for the most part. I choked on like two, but they were, one was honestly losing tour 10 on my main account, and I had headwind, and I went for, the way I would normally go and didn't quite make the hop and screwed myself. But then the other one was in the par four, and I think it was in rookie, and I just great shot at it. But otherwise, I've done really well on them. I've gotten eagles every time you should be getting an eagle. Gotten a couple eagles that were normally birdies. Tempted. I know it needs a good deal of topspin. Oh, I got enough. I got enough. Especially with the tailwind. Too much. I don't usually take that shot that way. I've been playing the rough on this hole most every time, but figured I'd give it a whirl. Haven't had much reason to use the wind chart here yet. I'm glad that hole is not in this tournament. Not really a fan of it. It's good for shootout purposes, but I don't like it as a tournament hole. Really like this hole too. Take it. Like to be a little further down that fairway, but that's still not bad. Should hopefully be able to clear. Hopefully it's not headwind. Headwind will be a little bit of trouble because I only have a quasar ball out. Unlucky. All right, we got the tailwind. We're in good shape. So I just want to touch back and right here. We want to come in right about there. So we want, it's probably about half power right there. There's our full. There's going to be about half. Ooh, great. It's not going to be good. At least it'll clear, but would have been a little hot no matter what. So that's all right. Probably would have ended up in a similar situation almost no matter perfect, great, or what. It's a good play from his position there. Got as close as he could get safely. Eagle, eagle. Second favorite kind of bird. Sucks when you're right at the end of a club and you really don't want to be. Stuck, specifically these two are kind of a crappy one to be because you want to be at your thorn here. Hard to come back from that rough shot in the beginning. Pretty excited for this tournament. Pretty excited. I've been wanting this course for a tournament probably since the last time they did this course. I wish they would do like a greatest of and just pick the, 18 best holes in the game. That would be pretty awesome. It's kind of interesting that we have two back to back, or we have a back to back par three situation in this tournament. Bummer. All right, well, at least we have an opportunity to use the rings here. So we're going to be looking most likely right here. Guessing we're going to be Malibu mid, right in that ballpark. Let's find out. There's max. There's mid. So we're halfway between max and mid. About 3.3 a ring. Let's see if I got the backspin here. I don't, so I need to hopefully can do this here. I don't think I'm gonna have the gas. Did all I could. Yeah, not enough topspin on the club yet. It's unfortunate. I mean, I pretty much had the only option was to dunk it. That would have been really rough. So it's a valiant effort. That would be nice if I could level up the Malibu real quick before we hit the tournament. I'm a little far away. Can't believe it only has that much backspin at this point. I might have to level up that Sand Lizard and use it for a little bit. I know the ball guide sucks, but it's a tough situation. Just got to not be in those situations in the tournament. Play safe shots. You know, especially if you know there's a bunker shot or something where you have very little chance of having a good shot at it from that particular bunker. Avoid that bunker. You know, go in the rough or whatever you have to do to avoid it. But you know, bunker shots are never intentional, so hard to plan around them. You can do your best. Like you can make sure you're aiming more left than right of this bunker. You know, if you're taking the left side, you know, make sure I always put spin to the left so I don't go into that second bunker back there. I'd rather go in the rough for sure than the bunker any given time. Bunker. Although he had an Apocalypse 4, so I'm willing to bet he's got like, you know, Malibu 6 or 7 at least. No, 7 at least. Probably 8. It's probably maxed. No, it's not a bad one. Like I'm even in it and can live, you know. That was my great shot though. Yeah, like I said, level 8 Malibu, so he's got all the backspin he needs. But there's enough green to work with where backspin's not an issue on this one. And it's an uphill shot. You don't get nearly as much roll. I really want to beat this guy. People that are retarded with the emojis, I just always want to beat, and I usually lose to them. I don't know if it's subconscious or what, but just dumb luck. So this is an odd, it's uphill. I would probably normally go 2 rings. I'm going to go 1. Just a touch of curl for the bounce. I should have gone the 2. It's going to be off, yep. Yeah, I hope I hole in one this shootout. For real. He's probably going to. Like, dude, look who you're playing, man. I've got 330 games under my belt. Piss off. He's got some maxed out rares and he's still playing pro, you know. Not impressed by this guy. 6,000 games to my 388. I'm gonna beat him. Unfortunately, this hole has a lot of luck involved. We could both hit, you know, darn near the same shot and have a totally different outcome. It's gonna be a good shot. Sucks. I wish he would have biffed it somehow, but that's gonna be a tough one to beat. He's right at the cup. Oops. Like, how are you gonna say oops? Oh, I hope I hole in one this. Oh, I had to hit great, didn't I? It'll roll back, but it's not gonna be anywhere close enough. Yeah, going probably down the hill. No. Man, that just pisses me off. You're not getting a single emoji from me, bro. Nope. If it was anything closer of a matchup, you know, if he was 2,000 games in, I would do it. But he's got maxed out clubs across the board, you know, except like epics. Not even gonna. It'll probably pit me up against a hole that I have no chance. Not gonna do it. Not gonna give him the satisfaction. If it one of my other accounts, absolutely, I'd rematch him and crush him. But this account's got way too weak clubs to try and crush that guy. I can, but it would be hard every time because he's gonna do well in the shootouts. Bring your quarterback for that hole in the tournament, by the way. Absolutely 100% bring your quarterback. Unless you got a really high level rock or rocket would do okay, but I would choose the quarterback over the rocket any day. Ball guide and curl. Ball guide and curl. All you need in that hole is a cinch. And the accuracy of the quarterback is great because you can hit a great shot and you still be okay. Oh man, running low on balls. We're just gonna go with the Marlin. All right, safe shot. All I was looking for. Can't make that hop with the clubs I have unless I have tailwind, so not even gonna try. Especially I pulled out the Marlin ball. But luckily opponent's playing white ball, so I even still have the slight upper hand with the ball. This is why we love the sniper, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so pretty much gotta just blast it. Don't have much of a choice. Whew, man, that would have been lucky. Solid approach, though, nonetheless. I love that sniper, man. That accuracy. You can be off, and it should be okay. There's only a level 5 sniper. Gracias, sir. Take the game. Needed the easy win after the upsetting last hole. Could have so beat that guy. Like I said, it would have been luck either way, you know. Had I hit my shot perfect, it still was going to come down to luck if I beat him, so. You know, not the end of the world. Got to shrug it off and keep going. I just hate those guys. Those guys and the ones that are like, you know, 10,000 games in and they still play nothing but rookie. I want to beat them every time too. And because I want to so bad, I end up always failing. It sucks. When I'm just playing, I do well. When I'm not thinking about win or losing, just thinking about playing the hole. What the fuck? No. I appreciate classical music, but what? I have Led Zeppelin radio on. You put on Beethoven? That makes me wonder, like, is someone out there listening to a Beethoven station and suddenly they put on Zeppelin? I have a feeling it doesn't work in reverse. All right. Turning hole. This is a tough call. You can still get there with this little bit of wind, even though it's headwind. You can do it. Ooh, I think he slipped off his phone. All right, not a marlin ball this time, that's for sure. Oh, it's rough. Maybe buy some navigators. So I'm not going to even make that. I won't make that. So we're playing safe. We only want a bar topspin just to make sure we make that jump with the headwind. Man, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I'm on the crunch, I hit that perfect every time. Like certain nights, I'll hit it every time on the crunch like that. Don't be afraid to play this one short if the wind is not in your favor. That means if the people that go for it are gonna be going into hazards a lot more than they're planning, so the holes are gonna be very variant on how people do on it. So, your get lucky eagle with your short iron is probably a better chance than your get lucky eagle with the bunker shot from, down in here. I like 5 bars of backspin if I'm going on fringe. That's what I want to do here. We're actually going to reduce it just a notch because of this wind. Tough shot. And judging how much that wind is going to play your bounce is tricky. That's why I usually opt for the heavy backspin route, but you can get funky rolls off to the side, or bounce right into the pin. I've done that a million times. So it's not necessarily a better route. I usually like the 4 or 5 bar backspin. So that's pretty much stops on the dime on the third bounce for the most part. I also didn't check the full distance there of my thorn. I just guesstimated. Tournament time, especially weekend round, I'd suggest being exact, knowing where your distance is. We're at min here. So we want to make an adjustment for about 6 mile an hour with sniper and min. is about just under 5 rings. See, I even could have done more. So I hit great there, so I could have for sure moved it over. People are good at knowing when I'm streaming. I forgot to turn on airplane mode. I usually do, because I don't like being disturbed. Facebook messengers are going to happen, but somehow we'll always get a text. I just refuse to believe there's not somebody playing this tour right now that's not 5,400 games in. Something under 1,000. That's unreal. Matchmaking is just so bad. Can be overcome, but still, it's bad. Whew. It's a high pressure shot. Especially with that extra mile, man. If I hit great, that thing's going in the water. I have no safety room with that one. All right, so we're going to be skewer. Probably mid. We'll see what kind of ball guide I've got with the top spin, see what kind of distance I can get. Congratulations, guy. I think this guy's officially played more games than all three of my accounts combined, so. Okay, we got no. We're going max measurement here. 2.1 a ring, so about 3/4 of a ring. Oh, man. Unlucky. Well, this looks like a matchup. Sometimes that can be deceiving, though. Could you be someone that doesn't play tournaments? Yeah. Better. I'll still take it. It's better. You're a crazy guy. Don't do what he's doing. Not with an extra mile. If you have something with better backspin. If he gets lucky and clips the rough, he'll be okay. But otherwise, he's going to be past the green for sure. Go for it. If we end up matching up, that'd be hilarious. Just wait to start until I start my next one. It's a foolish way to try to play this hole. Very foolish, because all you got to do is come down here. That's it. Right there. I'm going to put it right at the edge of the... There it is. Right there. I'm going to come there. Don't overpower. It's only 1.5 wind. We're going to curl it a little bit. That's all you got to do. This should be reasonable here. That is how you play that hole properly. You know, you can also just aim directly into the rough and come out of the rough. But it's a little harder to gauge how much topspin and stuff you need. Don't good game yet. It's not much. I don't have a gimme putt. You're really going to want to eagle that one in the tournament. It's going to be clutch. Are you ready over there? All right, going now. Nope. So there's tons of people playing this right now. The matchup should be decent, but I don't know how they pull it off. You know, I don't know how they pull off constantly giving you someone that's better than you. Because therefore, we'd all be playing people that are lower than us, like significantly lower than us. It's like maybe we play way more replays than we realize. Like, it wouldn't be hard to have the emojis coded in a way that, like, you say good game, they say good game or something, you know? Oh, all right, so 2 bars is too much. 1 is a little short, 2 is too much, 1.5 should be just right. Yeah, 2,200 games. I don't think I've drawn anyone like even less than 600 or 700 games since I hit like 200. They forfeit? I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, there they are. All right, same situation, but at least this time we're closer, so we're not putting the same velocity here. Might be able to actually sink it. So this is definitely going to be min. Malibu min is 8.93. So we want, again, about 2/3, 3/4 ring. It's just like the tiniest bit. Whew, darn close. And see, that's where, I mean, even using the rings, it's difficult. You're trying to gauge a really obscure number within a really obscure number. You know, you got my phone, that thing that I was looking at was maybe half an inch big, that ring, maybe. And that half an inch is 8.93, you know, trying to discern where 5.7 is, and that is difficult. So it's still going to be hard to hit those no matter what you do, you know. Unless you're right at the fringe where you've got that little bit of breathing room. Definitely not rematching this guy. I didn't think that was going to drop. It probably really shouldn't have. All right, tournament hole shootout. Tournament hole shootout. Negatory. I do really like this hole, though. This was a good addition, in my opinion. Oh, I'm right where I don't want to be, though. All right, that's okay. We got 2.3 wins, so that's going to push us up a little bit more. Want to be right in that ballpark. So want to be maybe right around there. A little hot. Not the worst, but 4 point anything will usually get beaten. Especially if they have a guardian. If they know how to properly use it, they'll beat me. They can stay connected. I really wish I knew what the problem was. Like, I've got to say, I don't think it's their servers. Like I don't have an issue almost ever. Never anything like that. Good game, but later. Not dealing with your glitchy ass. Yeah, I bet you, Ryan, that 70% of everybody playing Golf Clash right now is playing Tour 5. So matching up would be really freaking hard. I wish they would just put through Tour 6 in friendlies, the bare minimum. It could do a lot more than that. I hope they've been listening to my suggestions. I've been giving them good ones. I'm just one voice though, so chances are they're pretty much just skimming past it. All right, this is a little better. I'll have to overpower. Go right there. Just a touch of overpower, just to help. That grate should be okay with this amount of wind. It was only a minor grate. I mean, it just sucks they stopped at Tour 4. Like, you have no way to practice in a friendly manner. Like, it'd be nice to be able to play people for low coins. Like I said, even better if they came out with tournament practice mode. And even better if they um, allow you to just pick your tour, pick your tee, pick your win, pick your money. Up to X amount. Like, I understand they don't want people to just like give coins away that easy. So make the max betting like 4 grand or something. I don't care. It's not about the coins. If I want to make coins, I go play tour play. So we're gonna get nice and close so we can get the best measurement we can. Drop it. Jesus. How many times are you gonna ask me? Like, I've rated it before. I have 3 accounts. Stop asking every account all the time. Going in. Nice. All right, we got another one. This is probably going to be the most challenging hole as a whole, depending what they do with the wind. This is some pretty sweet wind here. I think 3. 3's going to overdo it. Here come the 2. That's what we want. Give it a little extra. Not much. Should be okay. Might roll a little long. It's possible. But I don't think so. Yeah, that's safe. that's pretty much the preferred spot where you want to be. If you could be at the top left nose of that, it's a little better, but it kind of slopes downhill to the right, so it's difficult to get up there. But that is best by far the best line. But I'm in the second best spot, unless he can, if he can get way up to the very tippy top of that fairway, which he could do. This is a situation where if you want it, an earth ball would probably be magnificent here. Berserker's overdoing it, I think. Earth ball would be pretty sweet. Yeah, because you'd stretch it a little further than he just did. You could probably get right to the tip of that fairway. He's still in a really good spot, don't get me wrong, but I think the earth ball would have been a better pick there. If you got it. I still have a pretty nice line at the hole here. Trick is to come in off of this slope with some curl. So we're going to go about a whole extra ring. Not enough. A little less backspin would have been nice. I forget that this club doesn't quite have the curl I'm used to yet. I mean, this is a very tricky fairway, or a tricky green to get it to sink anyways. So don't be disappointed if you miss it. It's going to be a birdie for most people most times. Unless they give us, like, if they give us this tailwind, there's going to be quite a few more eagles. But outside of that, close. That's what I mean, though. It's a hard one to get synced. There's a lot of sloping there in a lot of different directions. I hate these putts. I'd really like to see that the opening hole for the shootout. That'd be nice. Darn. At least it's one of them, but I've only gotten that hole once in the like 60 games I've played so far practicing for this tour. Never actually seen anyone go this way. I know it can be done. I know it's doable, but I don't know how you properly do it. I'm curious. I feel like that's a gamble. So this is the problem with this hole, is it can be very bad if you mess up. It can be trouble. We only want one bar backspin here since we got this type of wind. Man, no curl, no spin. I'm going great intentionally here to help because I don't have enough. Should be fine. Got 11 easy win. Don't happen enough in the games. You gotta appreciate when they do happen. All right, I gotta change this before. Excuse me. All right, what hole you got for me? Ooh, I hope that grate doesn't kill me. It's gonna. I can see the angle is bad. Wow, that's pretty crazy how bad that went off. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is probably the last hole anyway, so you made it to about the end. Absolutely. Tournament time is fun time. Good luck in your round if I don't get to tell you before you complete it. A little unfortunate there, but good thing this is not for the tourney. You know, I'll definitely be playing a more appropriate ball for this hole come tournament time here. Probably be playing a different club, to be honest, as well. I'll probably take the quarterback here. Depends on the qualifying round of play. We still take this, the extra mile. Just because if we have tailwind, it'll be a much better situation to put myself right where I want. If it's left to right wind, gonna probably end up going quarterback, and I'll just bust out like a Titan. Give me that same exact shot, except with a more accurate club, better ball guide, better curl. Do what I want. Oh man, don't deserve that one. Not really unlucky, man. Got sloppy. Knew the stream was coming to an end. Starting to get excited for the actual thing tomorrow. That's going to do it for tonight, guys. Till always, see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe.